Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It's Chris with C-Dub Sports Cards, and we're back today with a heritage battle, I guess you would call it. I'm getting ready for the 2024 update, or high number, whatever they call it. High number is what they call it. Waiting for the 2024 high number release to drop. I believe it drops in 2 days. That'll be exciting. But to get us ready, we got some 2023. We got a 2023 Mega Boxes Series 1 and a high number mega box or a high number blaster box. The mega box will give us 3 blue parallels. We're still looking for Corbin Carroll in here. We haven't been able to pull him yet. The high number this year isn't as good as other years, and it won't be as good as this year. A lot of the big rookies made it into Series 1 this year. The high number is a little bit lacking, but we'll still check it out. We'll see who's in there. We'll start with the regular heritage. The mega box. As I've mentioned before, these have not held up very well on the secondary market. You can pick them up all day in the $30 range. But I love the look of heritage. And, you know, the 2023 class I feel is slept on a little bit. Like, you know, Gunnar Henderson, I believe, is on the verge of being a superstar. Corbin Carroll recovers a little bit. You know, Riley Green had a great second year last year. He's getting better. Adley Rushman, you know, is like an all-star catcher. I think this class is slept on. And I think it's a good value for your money. So we're going to rip into Heritage. We will get 3 blues. We'll see if we find anything else fascinating. The Japanese series just ended. It ended yesterday, I guess, or today. I know it'd be yesterday. The Cubs lost both games to the Dodgers. They were good games for the most part. It was like 5-2 and 4-1. You know, so at least it wasn't ridiculous. But Dodgers are 2-0. Cubs are 0-2 to start the year, and nobody plays another game for 10 days. I think it's stupid, but whatever. Dylan Bundy, Sandy Alcantara, Connor Joe, John Birdie, Pablo Lopez, Nelson Cruz. Stamp card of Toronto. We got Vladimir Guerrero, Bo Bichette, Jose Barrios, and Hyun-Jin Ryu. Okay. Tommy Henry rookie. And all-star outfielders Mookie Betts and Byron Buxton. Okay. So we got a stamp insert. I'm kind of surprised it doesn't have any of the old Toronto Blue Jays on there. A lot of the ones I've seen have like a mix. That one's all like current Toronto Blue Jays. So I don't know. You could have thrown Jesse Barfield on there or George Bell. Derek Hall, rookie. Luis Liberato, Spencer Torkelson, Jake Fraley, Ronald Acuna Jr., Max Fried, Oswaldo Peraza, New Age Performers rookie, Vaughn Grissom rookie, and Yandy Diaz. That's actually a really cool shot. So yeah, we're still looking for our Corbin Carroll. I'll take any more Adley Rushmans, any more Riley Greens, any more Gunnar Hendersons. Like I said, I'm really high on Gunnar Henderson. I think he's going to take the next step, kind of like Bobby Witt did last year, and will be like a MVP type player. Marcus Semien, Jesus Luzardo, Zach Gallen, Nick Lodolo, CJ Cron, Tyler Freeman, rookie, Thomas Nito, Bo Naylor, rookie, that's not terrible, and Jose Ramirez. I'm not sure if any of these are image variations. I haven't opened up enough of this yet. I will definitely look on the back afterwards, and I'll tell you guys in a future video if any of them are. William Contreras, Blake Snell, Jose Butto, rookie, Carlos Santana, Jacob Junis. Strikeout leaders, Cole and Burns. New Age Performers, Sandy Alcantara, Stephen Kwan, Gold Cup, Felix Bautista, rookie. Francisco Alvarez, rookie, George Springer, Christian Pache, Jock Peterson, Luis Arias. All-star catchers, Contreras and Kirk, rookie, Jermaine Palacios, Josh Naylor, and Teoscar Hernandez. Once again, we're dodging all the big rookies. Come on now. Let's find one of the guys. We got our first blue. Tatis Jr., Hyun-Jin Ryu, Nick Castellanos, Charlie Blackmon, who just retired, Sean Murphy. See, like the Twins card, we got Killebrew, Carew, Buxton, Correa. I like the Twins card better than the Blue Jay one. Nick Allen. That's not his rookie? I guess his rookie was the year before. Nick Allen, Kevin Biggio, Cedric Mullins, and our blue, Killian rookie. I pull a lot of this Killian guy. Hopefully he can turn into something. He hasn't been very good yet. I was listening to a Cubs fan that says so far he's gotten hurt like the last 2 years and hasn't really been very productive for the Cubs. So hopefully he can stay healthy this year and be productive for the Cubs because I pull a lot of Caleb Killian. Eric Lauer. Oh, look at that. We actually got a chrome. Those are not guaranteed. Eric Lauer, Casey Mize, Gavin Sheets. It's going to be a Washington National. It's a rookie. Jordan Grosshans, Gunner, Cade Cavalli. Too bad it wasn't the Gunner on the card before. That is numbered to 574. All right. A numbered card out of a mega box isn't bad. Flashbacks 1974. Congress expands Freedom of Information Act. Rookie Will Brennan, Juan Soto, and Matt Olson on the blue. All right. We got a numbered card. That's exciting. And we got a Gunner. That's not bad. That's not bad. Too bad the Gunner wasn't, like I said, one card too early for the Gunner. One card too early. Oops, I just changed the color of the light. Hold on, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. Uh-oh, I need another penny sleeve. Give me 1 second. I'm not prepared. Didn't have my supplies stocked up. Always have your supplies stocked up before you start a video. Do I listen? Nope. No, I do not. All right. Fresh packed penny sleeves. Let's get the Gunner in a penny sleeve. All right. We should have one blue left. We already got a chrome. I don't know if we can find anything else in here other than base rookies. We still need Corbin Carroll. Corbin Carroll does not like me, apparently. We're not friends. Jordan Lyles. Well, that guy that shall not be named. Nathaniel Lowe. Nick Senzel. David Villar, rookie. Nick Solak. Jameson Taillon. Patrick Wisdom. And Jack Suwinski, rookie. Cole Calhoun, Matthew Liberatore rookie, Joey Bart, Nate Fisher, the Aaron Judge special card with his rookie card and his second-year card, James Outman rookie, Eric Haase, Eugenio Suarez, and Tommy Edman. Outman, I've mentioned it before, is an interesting player. He was I think second or third in Rookie of the Year 2 years ago, in 2003 or whatever. And then he got hurt last year and didn't play much. And then Andy Pages came up and played really well. So, and then they signed Michael Conforto in the offseason. I don't know if James Outman has a spot. So we'll see how that works out. Jeremiah Estrada, rookie. Adrian Morjan. Shohei. Josiah Gray. Keston Hira. Kohei Arihara. Yusniel Diaz, rookie. Jonaheim. And Paul Goldschmidt. 5 packs left to find Mr. Corbin, to find Riley Green or Adley Rutschman dupes. It's not looking good. I don't understand why Corbin Carroll doesn't like me, but man, this is at least our 4th or 5th shot at Corbin Carroll, and we just can't find him. Elvis Andrews, Brian De La Cruz, Rafael Ortega, Byron Buxton, shortstop all-stars, Turner and Anderson. Hey, there he is. There you just got to complain and bitch and moan. And if you do that enough, the guy you're looking for will finally show up. So, yeah. This very well could be our last box of 2023 Heritage. We have accomplished the task. We have found all the big rookies in 2023. Watergate plagued Nixon, resigns U.S. presidency flashbacks. That might be one of the better flashbacks. That was a very pivotal moment. Joey Gallo, Pete Alonso, Elvis Andrus, Brian De La Cruz, Rafael Ortega, and Brian Buxton, which we saw all those guys in the last pack. But before we saw those guys in the last pack, we did get a Corbin Carroll. All right, let's see if in these last 4 packs we can find a Riley Green or an Adley Rutschman. See if we can go 4 for 4 and find all 4. That'd be pretty amazing. Jazz Chisholm Jr., Max Kepler, Trey Mancini, Ramon Laureano, Mark Vientos rookie, that's not terrible. Ezekiel Tovar rookie, that's also not terrible. Akil Badu, Dalton Varsho, Mike Yastrzemski. Yeah, those guys that I said weren't bad there. Those are those second-tier rookies that could pop this year and become big names. I really think this class is slept on. Luis Rengifo, Jeremy Pena Gold Cup, Tristan McKenzie, Luis Patino, Austin Riley, Jarren Duran, New Age Performers Bobby Witt, we like that. Merrill Kelly, Isa Keener Falafa. 2 packs left to see if we can find Riley Green or Adley Rutschman. We got 2 of them. We got 2 of the guys we were looking for. Jose Iglesias, Seiya Suzuki, Lane Thomas, Giancarlo Stanton, Michael Wacha, Shane Bieber. Then and now, Gaylord Perry, Justin Verlander, Brandon Davis, rookie, and Aaron Judge, AL Home Run King, which I think is the first card in the set. It is. We'll put that over there. The first card in the set is kind of cool, commemorating Aaron Judge, setting the AL home run record. That was a big deal that year. Max Scherzer, Dansby Swanson, Jairo Estrada, who's no longer a Giant. I forgot where he went, but he's no longer a Giant. Spencer Strider Gold Cup, Johnny Cueto, Jake Burger, Burger Party. If you guys have watched Stuff Geek Rips, like I told you, you would know all about the Burger Party. If you find Jake Burger in your packs, good things come. That's what it means, Burger Party. Walker Buehler, Josh Smith rookie, Brandon Lowe, and an Alvarez rookie blue. That's not terrible. He's one of those second-tier guys. He is going to be the starting catcher for your New York Mets, who are definitely going to be, in the playoff mix. And, blue rookie. Can't complain with a blue, second-tier kind of rookie. And hopefully he can take that next step too and keep progressing. All right. That wasn't terrible. That wasn't terrible. Let's check out this blaster box of high number. Short prints found 1 in 3 packs, 700 through 721. Chrome base cards numbered to 999. Look for real one autographs and relics. There's all the insert sets we can find. So yeah, let's check this out. Like I said, this, of the last 3 years, this is by far the least desired, I guess, of the Heritage high numbers. Like I said, this year's is going to be a banger. 2022 is a banger with Bobby Witt and the Julio in that class. And like I said, 2023's class is pretty good, but a lot of the rookies made it into Series 1. And you'll see in here, it's a little short, the high number in 2023. A little short. And that's why I think there's actually really good value in the base Heritage. I mean, I know it's a big set. It's 500 cards. But, it's got 4 of the big rookies in it that you want. And a lot of the second-tier guys. And this is going to have a lot of the second-tier guys. And I don't really think there's any... Maybe Volpe is in here. That might be the biggest rookie we're looking for out of update. Or high number, excuse me. Out of high number. We'll see if we can pull a Volpe. And there'll be some other guys that you recognize, but they haven't really broke out yet. Tommy Pham, Ronaldo Lopez, Johnny Brito rookie, Edward Julian rookie, Jordan Walker rookie. There's one of the guys, that had a lot of buzz but hasn't really broken out yet. I think they brought him up way too quickly. He had only spent like a year in the minors or 2 years in the minors. I think he needed a little more time to mature. He's very young. Kevin Kelly rookie, Brenton Doyle, rookie. And, oops, David Dahl fell. Sorry, David Dahl. David Dahl and Michael Lorenzen. So, yeah, we got a couple of, like, the second tier rookies. Like I said, Jordan Walker, a lot of hype. I'm not sure if he has an outfield spot this year or if he has to platoon. He hasn't been great yet. But like I said, he's very young. I think he's only like 22 still. And, they brought him up 2 years ago. So, Stone Garrett rookie, Brent Rooker, Avisail Garcia, Mark Canha, Carlos Estevez, Jacob deGrom, Jake Woodford, Carlos Correa, and Edward Cabrera. Looks like there's a lot of horizontal cards in the high number as well. A lot of people don't like those either. Most people like their baseball cards, vertical. Topps always has to throw you some horizontal ones. They do it in the base set too. Kyle Stowers, rookie. Adam Haseley, Chris Stratton, Devin Williams, then and now Homer 62 Judge. That's not bad. Nathan Lukes, rookie. Christian Vasquez, Joe Mantiply, and Travis Janikowski. So, yeah, we haven't really seen much here in our first 3 packs. First one was probably the best with the Walker rookie. That one did have the Judge historic home run card, but it's probably a $2 card, maybe. Let's find some of those other second-tier rookies. Cole Reagans, he's not bad. He's a good pitcher. Brian Anderson, Trey Turner, Jake Cave. White Sox on the postage stamp. We got Rich Goose Gossage, Michael Kopech, Dylan Cease, and Touki Toussaint. I know Kopech isn't there. I know Cease isn't there. Gossage is retired. I have no idea if Touki Toussaint is still there or not. It's funny how some of these cards, they just don't age well like 2 to 3 years later. Yuli Gurriel, rookie Yennier Cano, rookie Grayson Rodriguez, Brett Sullivan, rookie. Grayson Rodriguez is also one of those like highly touted pitchers. He came up. He also hasn't really produced that much yet. We'll see. He was, like I said, highly touted, like a top 15, 20 type prospect. He's been serviceable, but he hasn't been like, what you might expect out of a top 20 type prospect in baseball. Bryce Terang, rookie, that's not bad. He's one of those second-tier guys. Sean Manaea, AJ Puck, Kyle Isabel, J.C. Peterson, Eduardo Escobar, Yuri Perez, Braxton Garrett, and Max Scherzer. 3 packs left. Can we get anything cool? That's the thing that kind of sucks about the blaster is it doesn't even have like the blue parallels, so like it's going to be tough. Christian Bethancourt, Jared Kelenic, Jared Schuster, rookie, Jose Caballero, rookie, rookie performers Trenton Cassis, Brendan Marsh, Drew Maggie, rookie, Gregory Soto, and Matt Mervis. Matt Mervis was also a very highly touted prospect. I think he's already been like sent back to AAA. Maybe he's been traded. He definitely did not make much of an impact in the majors. Trenton Cassis, rookie, he's not bad. Nick Fortes, Jamir Candelario, Eddie Rosario, Jake Berger. Come on, more Burger Party. Oscar Colas, rookie. Kenta Maeda, Cesar Salazar, and Emmanuel Valdez. All right, last pack. Like I said, this Heritage high number is tough. It doesn't have any of the big rookies, and a blaster box doesn't guarantee you anything. Juan Then, Keibert Ruiz, David Robertson, Ryan Weathers, George Soriano, rookie, Brian Rocchio, rookie, Orlando Arcia, Miguel Rojas, and Anthony Descalfani. All right. So, yeah, I would stay away from the Heritage high number blaster boxes. But I do like the Heritage regular mega boxes with the 3 blues in there. I've pulled a relic out of there. We pulled a couple, numbered chromes out of the ones we've opened. That's not a bad product. It has the 4 big rookies in it. Here's our hits. This is literally the only hit from the Heritage high number. The White Sox postage stamp, where 2 of them for sure aren't on there. And one of them's a retired guy. So, yeah. Oh, I know. And then the then and now 62 Homer Judge. Blue Alvarez from the Mega Box. The Aaron Judge base. New Age Performers Bobby Witt. There's the Corbin Carroll we were looking for. Shohei base. Gunner rookie base. Kate Cavalli rookie chrome out of 574. Blue Killian rookie. The Twins stamp, which is cool because it's got Killebrew and Carew on it. Bo Naylor rookie. And the Blue Jays stamp with Vlad, Bo Bichette, Hyun-Jin Ryu, and Jose Barrios. So, yeah, if you guys see it, I would, if you can get this for like $30, I think it's a good pickup. I would avoid these at all cost. I don't know if they made a Mega Box version of these. We are going to do a Hobby Box very soon, so we'll check that out and see if that's any better. Obviously, you're going to get a guaranteed hit out of it, a relic or an auto, and you usually do get a chrome card and a variation. So it's already a little bit better than that was. Thank you guys for joining me again. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Give it a thumbs up. Appreciate you guys, and we'll see you next time. Good night.